Hey guys, Dr. Kahu here, and welcome back to my channel. Now, this is a long time coming. I apologize making you guys waiting this long for this part to come out, but it's finally out, okay, guys. And now this is going to be a part 4 to What If Naruto was the reincarnation of the Sage of Six Path, okay, guys. As usual, I'll do a recap on what has happened and touch up on things that I've kind of might have mixed up on last episode, and then I move forward onto what's it called, Under the Water, okay, guys. So, without further ado, yes, and please, if possible, you guys can like and subscribe to my video. It's really awesome that you guys are watching this. Wow, I'm amazed that I'm so this far in my what if, but it will very help the channel, and yeah. And if possible, possibly if you guys even feeling that generous and inclined, donate to my channel. You go to my homepage, and on my screen there's the donate button on there. Push it if you guys like. But yeah, give a little get. And mine still not gonna affect the video. I'm gonna bring them out with whether or not. Okay, guys, it's just putting myself out there, getting me to the point where I can make these on a daily. So I don't need to go into the not normal 9 to 5 grind. So I can be getting this content out better, making better videos. That type of donation or that type of like or subscribing will help me get better videos out way better. So you thought that part two was a great video, you'll like, or part three was a great video, you'll like part four, the next parts after this. So yeah, so please feel free. But without further ado, let's get started, okay, guys? So when we last left off, what's it called? Naruto bodied bodied Neji. Neji was nothing really. Um, and that still took Neji to Neji, and Neji looks up to Naruto now more in a different sense because Naruto realized that Naruto really wasn't trying. Now, as you guys should know, Naruto has 3 Tomo Sharingan activated at all times, so it puts the village at odds whether they should trust Naruto or not. So they're still on the back foot. Now, when it comes to Sasuke, comes late as usual with Kakashi, and Naruto gives Sasuke a gift, and at that gift is he pretty much uses his six past powers, okay. He uses his, not full six path, but he uses some of his Otsutsuki powers and allows not only to trap Orochimaru's soul properly in the cursor, but gives Sasuke the ability to activate the cursor without repercussions. He still gets strength of energy, but Orochimaru can't take over his body, and Sasuke has full control to go to stage 1 and stage 2, but he has to develop it, okay? That's the thing. That's the thing I mentioned here. Sasuke has to develop that curse mark, but when he has the curse mark, he's practically in sage mode. Not the full sage mode like a Naruto gets, but you get what I mean. Sasuke starts to feel a massive animosity towards Naruto because Naruto's just better than him at everything, and this is the same breeding Sasuke from Canon, if you get what I mean. Naruto's better at anything. He doesn't really need to try, and Sasuke gets frustrated. So that's happening with Sasuke. Sakura is like happy with Naruto and joking like that, and she's still useless. This Sakura is going to be exactly like Canon Sakura. Yeah. Um, so what happens from there after their month's training? Like Naruto learned so much things: the collaboration jutsu, summoning Rasengan, massive Rasengan, and stuff like that. And he learned, and naturally, any form of jutsu comes natural when he uses stuff. Like his fire style or water style, thanks to being like Kakashi and Sasuke. So he knows a fair amount of jutsu to Naruto. So yeah, um, when it came to the Konoha Crush, that still happened, but it was less effective because Jiraiya was there. He couldn't summon the big 3 toads he had because Naruto had them holding Shikaku down. When Naruto took no jutsu the hell out of Gaara and sealing Shikaku's sealed into an 8 tetragram proper seal, he resealed him properly and re-healed Gaara's mind, so he's not so crazy no more again. The Gaara's feeling safe. And the third Hokage still dies, and Orochimaru still gets his arms taken from him. So that all happens the same as Ken, but Jiraiya's there, and when Jiraiya, before the third Hokage dies, he asks Jiraiya to be Hokage, and 2, he asks that he makes Sasuke and Naruto tunings, and of course Shikamaru, of course, and Neji, they make some more tunings. So what Jiraiya does is he goes, yeah, nah, he does not want to be Hokage, so he thinks of a plan. He thinks Tsunade. So the Tsunade retrieval arc happens, okay, guys. So let's begin. Now, when Naruto and Jiraiya are going, what's it called, going towards Tsunade's place, well, to the villages where they find Tsunade, Naruto asks Jiraiya upon what's up with Orochimaru, like what's his deal with them, the Leaf Third Hokage. But Naruto's visibly angry that the Third Hokage died. He's actually really angry that the Third Hokage died. So Jiraiya just states that they had that pretty much had a long history, but pretty much a long history where Orochimaru just his need to know his needs to experiments got him pretty much in trouble because he experimented on life. Naruto, because Jiraiya knows that this Naruto is very different. He's just so he's very different, very strong for a little kid, you know. So he pretty much and very intelligent. So he pretty much tells Naruto that he was experimenting on kids and stuff like that, and that when they got caught, he ran away, and the bite mark that Sasuke got on his neck, that's part of Orochimaru's thing. And Jiraiya goes, speaking of that curse mark, I heard from Kakashi that Sasuke, you did something to Sasuke's mark on his arm, he's able to activate it and control him and stuff like that. And Naruto goes, oh yeah, I just thought that, I just had an idea upon that seal got from Orochimaru, from that snake woman, the stretchy snake head woman. So I just thought to put my hand on my shoulder and heal it like I normally do with everyone else's abilities, but that happened, I guess. And Jiraiya's really kid, you made a legendary Sunny's perfect jutsu or jutsu look like child's play. Really, man. Jiraiya's just shocked. And Naruto, because Naruto has really great sensory abilities, he realized he's sensing chakra, and Naruto asks Jiraiya while they're walking, does Lady Tsunade have a massive amount of chakra? And he goes, well, she's natural. Why? He goes, well, she's not. She won't be in this village. I can't see no one here with huge. I can't see no one here with huge chakra. And Jiraiya takes Naruto's word for it because three like Sharingan Naruto, with horns. If so, what happens is, yep, Naruto Naruto is right, and they go to the next village, but they find Tsunade much faster than in canon. Yeah, they find Tsunade and they have the same interactions, but instead of Naruto getting angry and stamping on the desk and challenging Tsunade like an idiot little boy, Naruto gets up, asks Jiraiya to move over. He walks out, and Jiraiya is kind of doesn't know what to think of this, and Naruto walks away. And as he gets by the door, he turns to Tsunade and tells her, he goes, "I bet you can't call it out. I bet you won't be able to do say it again, like pretty much challenge you to a fight." She looks at Naruto as he stands there, and she's wondering who the hell is this horn kid? She knows the minute Jiraiya does tell Tsunade, of course, when they meet each other, this is Naruto Uzumaki, and this shocks Tsunade, of course. That's his Minato and Kushina's son. Like he looks nothing like. Well, he looks the yellow hair goes to Minato and the not the Sharingan and the hair. Like what's with the Sharingan? But Jiraiya goes a story for another time. When they're talking, as Tsunade puts the Hokage down, that's why Naruto gets up, walks to the door, and pretty much takes us to challenge her. Goes, "I dare you to say that again to my face outside." Pretty much to her. So Tsunade takes up the challenge. Jiraiya's like, "This will be interesting," and she takes us at the challenge, and she goes, "So what are you gonna do if I disrespect the old man again?" He goes, "I'm gonna make you eat your words." Tsunade goes, "Is that right?" And she goes, "Okay then. I bet you I'll only need to use one finger." Jiraiya looks at Tsunade and he's thinking to himself. He goes, with any other normal Genie, yeah, one finger will do. But he doesn't know. He goes, looks at Tsunade like, if you don't know Naruto, kill. So yeah, what happens is Naruto goes. He instantly makes a move. And Tsunade is watching Naruto. She's surprised that Naruto is a real fast ninja. And when Naruto appears in front of her, she goes to to catch him, but Naruto has already appeared on the side of her. He kicks her knee, her left leg down, which makes her knee hit the ground. And she noticed that Naruto casually just dodges her little finger swing, trying to get Naruto. Naruto it's not that he's like the Yellow Flash or anything at this present time, but he's just so fast. The Sharingan is just so on point. Like he can dodge any day. So now he's just like a little child trying to play spars with him. He's too slow for Naruto. And then, as Naruto is watching, Tsunade's as Naruto is watching with the Sharingan, the Sharingan's picking up the chakra that's being generated in Tsunade's hands. And there's a massive amount too. And he also notices the chakra that's pulling around Tsunade's head, around the Byakugo seal that's on her head. So Naruto's interested. He jumps back from Tsunade, and he goes, and he pretty much does like an Earth style where he lifts his hand up, and the Earth style goes up. So what happens is Naruto's chakra defense. Um, Naruto, it will naturally will protect against Tsunade, but Naruto, like it kind of works like a sentient thing as well. When if Naruto is actually in danger, it will protect him. Naruto has gained that form of control of that defensive mechanism where it will come into effect when Naruto is not aware, or when at the opportune time a battle happens. Like it's kind of semi-conscious or something, semi-individual thing. So yeah, that's what happened to the Kushina chakra defense. So Naruto watches Tsunade, and he pretty much runs up to her and tells her, like, he throws a punch at her, and she goes to catch the punch, which is easy for her, but she buzzes out how fast Naruto really is, and when she goes to tap Naruto's head with the finger, Naruto ducks, grabs her hand and flips her on the ground, easy as. Like, Tsunade is shocked that Naruto not only broke her grip with his own strength, but chucked her on the ground and created her. He jumped backwards. Tsunade gets him. She's like very impressed that Naruto does this. Jiraiya tells him to stop, but Tsunade's too eager to fight. She's too eager for battle. Like her bloodlust is boiling, but in a good way. But boiling, she never had someone overpower her like that, especially a little kid. And then Naruto's watching how chakra's pulling around her arms. So Naruto does the same thing. He copies and mimics the exact same thing Tsunade's doing with her chakra flow when it comes to the strength of her arms and everything. So when it comes to another fight again, Tsunade goes to she wants to try something, so she goes to throw a punch. Jiraiya's like, and Suzuna's like, what? Is she really serious? Naruto's appears right in front of the punch. He catches the punch instantly, and Tsunade's trying to see if like if Naruto breaks his arm, she can heal easy. That's her logic. So and that Naruto chose to kind of risk his life to challenge her. So his own fault again. So when Tsunade chucks the punch, however, and Naruto's hand connects, Tsunade believes she won. Jiraiya thinks, oh shit, Naruto's arm's gone. Shizuna's like, oh crap, Tsunade's gone. I lost it again. But no, what happens is, to everyone's surprise, Naruto catches the punch, not because he absorbed the chakra, no, he catches the punch because he matches her strength with his strength. And then from there, he just instantly topples her over, because she's taken aback. She's like, what the hell? This was the actual punch. He instantly topples her over, away from her, and then Naruto goes, are you really going serious, Lady Tsunade? And she's speechless. She's looking at Jiraiya like, what the hell? Are you serious? Shizuna's like, huh? And Naruto standing there, he starts to wipe his hands, but he's telling us, clicking his neck, he's telling Tsunade he's going to get serious now with her. And he tells her before he starts, now I dare you to say what you said to me, said in there about the third Hokage. I'm waiting for you. And Tsunade's like, Tsunade pretty much mocks the name of Hokage, and she goes, what's the deal anyway? Why do you say it like that? And he goes, because I am going to become Hokage. And Tsunade instantly goes through that shock feeling when she sees Dan, and now again when she sees Naruto, she looks down. But Naruto he doesn't hesitate. He forms a Rasengan. He opens his hands up, forms a Rasengan right in his hand. And when Tsunade looks down, she only looks down for a brief moment because she realizes this massive chakra that's forming around right by Naruto. Naruto holds the Rasengan. He knows that if he releases that Rasengan, he'll destroy half the town as a form of Rasengan. So what he does is, especially with the fact that he's aiming his arm with the strength of like Tsunade. So because he's watching that Tsunade's Byakugo seal, and he's gonna try and mimic that ability. And so what happens, Naruto's powering up the Rasengan. Tsunade is shocked to see Naruto holding a perfect Rasengan right in front of her, and she's like, the Rasengan. Boom, Naruto goes, here I go. And as he bends over, he blitzes, he completely breaks the ground, he craters the ground around him when he runs after Tsunade, and Jiraiya's like yeah, he tries to get in the way, but it's too late. Naruto don't slam it into her gut. What he does is he grabs her, he pretty much grabs her by the throat. Tsunade blitzes her, grabs her by the throat, and jumps it and jumps with her real fast, using the momentum of the strength that he gained from fighting Tsunade, because he's really strong now, Naruto, thanks to that fight. But now he's amping it with his speed and the Sharingan, so Naruto's pretty much jumping and dragging her across the ground really hard, and he gets up, throws her into a tree, Like he pretty much lands, he throws her under the tree. The aim was to get her out of town, or far enough from town. He throws her through a couple of trees, and she lands. She gets up, and Naruto's right in front of her, and she's scared. She knows she's gonna die. Like she like this attack will kill her. If this kid's strength is as strong as her doing the flexion like that, she can only imagine how powerful this Rasengan is, and it just got bigger the whole time Naruto dragged and chucked her. And as Naruto gets close to Tsunade presses the attack. Jiraiya knows that he can't make it on time. Shizune knows she can't make it on time. But Naruto does the Rasengan past Tsunade's head and makes it hit the trees and blows the entire area up. Pretty similar to what Konohamaru does. But Konohamaru's Rasengan had a wind style effect on it. That's why it had such a massive force. Naruto's Rasengan, this Rasengan was like all 5 chakra nature Rasengans, but of the natural. Naruto's exploded and obliterated everything behind it. The forest was like decimated. Naruto holds the hand right next to her, his hand right next to her he's a little kid. Like Tsunade's shocked. She's visibly shaken. But this tech Naruto pulls his hand away, pretty much does a one punch, man, to what Saitama does to Genos. But this is Naruto doing to Tsunade, a legendary Sunny. He walks away and because Tsunade made the bet, of course, Tsunade has no choice but to come back to the Heavenly as the Hokage. And Jiraiya is shocked. And Jiraiya is really shocked. Like, he didn't realize Naruto would go this far or gets this strong so quickly, and he realized that this kid was special. No one can do that. No one can do what Naruto just did right there. Not only did he match Tsunade's strength, but he overpowered her. Not only that, his Rasengan was so massive, the blast radius was so massive, you can't even call it like that little Rasengan. Like you can't even say that's not even dangerous. Like what Naruto has just learned is incredible. Jiraiya's thinking. Shizune's like, oh my god, what the hell do we do? And Naruto, because Tsunade is actually visibly injured from this attack from Naruto, and when he dragged him through the forest, and not only that, after Naruto slammed her like twice. She's injured, so Naruto puts his hands on her and heals her, and she's shocked to see that Naruto knows medical ninjutsu, and not just a simple form of medical ninjutsu. He just touches her on the shoulder and it heals the injured ankle and the burn marks or the scrape marks all on her back. Naruto instantly heals her. She's shocked, like she's a pro ninja healing, and she can't heal as fast as Naruto just did right there. And she's shocked. And she's very happy that Naruto did it. So before they leave, they have to drink as usual. And yep, Jiraiya gets drunk and he gets poisoned by Tsunade, and she still goes and meets up with Orochimaru and stuff like that. And thing goes the same towards canon in that part, but what Tsunade tells Orochimaru is that what happened the night prior, what happened when Naruto came. So Tsunade goes, did you see that? Did you see how much the forest was destroyed around you? And Orochimaru goes, yeah, when I entered the town. It was like a massive. So someone had a little massive explosion there. What happened? She goes, you'll see soon. And again, because she knows that Jiraiya won't, wait and everything like that. So what happens is Jiraiya goes out with Naruto. He's poisoned, but what happens to Naruto this time? Naruto senses that he's not fully at 100%, so Naruto begins to heal him as they're making their way to the battlefield. And yep, by the time Jiraiya gets to the battlefield, he's fully healed, fully at full chakra level mode, beast mode Jiraiya. And so what happens is Naruto pretty much confronts Kabuto, lands right in front of Tsunade, and what's good, Kabuto tries to come and attack Naruto, but Naruto doesn't even face, he doesn't bother. He turns around and heals Tsunade, making sure she's fine. And when Kabuto goes to attack Naruto, massive wind chakra just blitzes him away, and then Earth chakra just like Earth chakra just does like a natural Earth barrier around him. And that's the Kuzumaki, so Uzumaki and Kushina. That's the Kushina chakra barrier. That's what her life force protecting Naruto with his chakra natures. So Kabuto can't get close to Naruto. And Orochimaru notices this, so Kabuto goes by Orochimaru, and Tsunade is like she's going through like more blood squeamish crap like that. Naruto sees that, so what he does is he places his hands on her head and places his left hand on her head and his right hand on her shoulders. What Naruto does is he pretty much calms down Tsunade's mind using his power of his genjutsu, and this is the sages. This is a reincarnation Naruto using Genjutsu from his three-timer Sharingan. Yeah, Naruto's pretty powerful. Like he gets Tsunade through the verse. He pretty much goes into Tsunade's mind and sees that all Tsunade keeps seeing is down, and Naoki's like pretty much funerals and like how much blood and all that stuff. And as Tsunade in her mental mind has seeing Dan's blood and all that stuff, Tsunade realizes that Dan's gone, the whole battle's gone. She still sees blood in her hand, but she's in a giant white room. And then she sees this white boy with the yellow hair, red eyes, walking over to her in her mind, and he pretty much pulls her out of that darkness, pulls her out of the dark where she's at. And as Naruto does that, he also reads her mind and learns how the Byakugo seal works. Because this Naruto is very smart. He wants to get stronger, but he wants to be he wants to be accepted by the village. Of course, that's Naruto's main thing. That's why he's going to go to these lengths to learn as best as he can, so he can be the greatest, most powerful Hokage to ever live. And Naruto's pretty much cheating and reading their mind, and everything pulls away, and then finally he realizes how the Byakugo seal works. So Naruto, he every day he's going to practice that the jutsu of storing chakra in that point. And so what happens is after Naruto heals Tsunade is very happy and she stands up. And Jiraiya, Orochimaru, and Tsunade do the three-way deadlock. Katsuyu, Gamabunta, and Manda, all three of them get summoned. And yeah, the battle's pretty great. Manda's pretty agile and all that stuff. And Kabuto's pretty good, but Naruto's there and he's just really good too. So Naruto kicks Kabuto away. And Tsunade lands by Naruto and tells her she can take Kabuto. And Naruto goes, okay. He looks back at where Jiraiya is, and Gamabunta's doing great against Mando, but what happens is Orochimaru paralyzes Jiraiya, and he shoots his blade out to try to cut Jiraiya. But what Naruto does is he, for some amazing reason, he appeared right by Jiraiya as he thought about it, like he knew it was today, but for some amazing reason, all he saw was him be at one point and appear at another without, like Jiraiya and Orochimaru was stunned because the blade was so close to getting Jiraiya's throat. But Naruto catches the blade, breaks it in his hand, and as Orochimaru's head stretched their head looking at him, Naruto hits Orochimaru's head with the strength of Tsunade and pretty much sends him flying. Now Orochimaru goes goodbye. So I can hear there's noise in the background. That's my next neighbor's car. He just tunes his car up during the daytime. Yeah, probably not irritated, but yeah. So what happens is, yeah, Orochimaru is almost down to account, but it's Manda that's causing the trouble now because Manda wants to eat Orochimaru, even when that's there. Katsuyu is pretty much trying to Katsuyu and Gamabunta is trying to fight, And what happens is Manda tries to get around, but Naruto catches Manda's tail from one side, which shocks Manda and Gamabunta and Katsuyu, and Naruto lifts up Gamabunta and slams him on the ground. And this Gamabunta Amanda lands and hits him on the ground and smashes him on top of a near unconscious Orochimaru. And after that, Gamabunta comes down after Naruto slams him on the ground and stabs Manda right in the mouth to hold him down. But he misses Orochimaru though, but he gets Manda on the mouth. And Kabuto gets owned by Tsunade. He does really good though. Not right away though, but he does really good and still cuts off some parts of her tendons again. But she's not going to hold back. She's going to use her Byakugo seal to heal any wound and everything like that. And it does happen. She does use it, and she does heal up and gets better. But by that time, she healed up Kabuto already because he knew that Orochimaru was down and out pretty much. He goes by Orochimaru, grabs him and reverse summons him using the Snake Reverse Summoning to get him and Orochimaru out of there. Tsunade is shocked that one to help curb her fear of blood and to pretty much helped her in the darkest time in her mind. Pretty much freed her of that burden of weight, feeling that she's gonna fail everyone, like how she failed Dan and Naoki. Naruto gave her a new rise, and so she looks at Naruto with absolute happiness and content, and pretty much tells Jiraiya that because she accepts that she's going to become Hokage. So Shizune, Tsunade, Jiraiya, and Naruto go back to the Hidden Leaf Village. So while everyone was out there, while everyone was While Naruto was out fighting Tsunade back at Konoha, Sasuke, he's been training a lot to further perfect his charisma, and he's getting strong to the point where he challenges everyone to a fight. He challenges Team 10, what's it called? Team Kurenai first. He challenges them, which is Shino, Hinata, and Kiba. And yeah, he acts them, and they go handy. He summons the charisma to see how strong he is. He beats them down. And then he challenges Team Guy. Now, this is the fight that is different, the Team Guy fight. So he takes that 10-10 easy, and which pisses off Lee and Neji. So Lee takes his weights off straight away and goes full on 3 gates. Neji puts on Byakugan and gets ready. And so now, so what Sasuke does is he allows the charisma to then half spread, but spread across his entire body because he knows that Lee's no joke and neither is Neji. So now Sasuke does that. Activates Sharingan to his max 2 tomos and instantly fights him again. He's hitting, Neji doesn't go down easy, but Sasuke does get Neji with ninjutsu and just his sage strength pretty much hits it gets Neji. That wasn't an easy fight for Sasuke when it comes to Neji fight, because he had to also occupied by dodging Lee's kicks, because Lee's no joke either. And so what Sasuke does is when Lee's about to get him with a kick, Sasuke instantly dodges it, uses his ninja wire to wrap around Neji and pull him forward, only so slightly, and it does. And Lee's 3 gates Leaf Hurricane kicks Neji right into a wall and hurts him, injures him badly because it hits him in the face. So Neji's he's not down now, but he's down. He knows that they kicked the damage, and when Lee sees that, he gets angry, but and turns around to go try to attack Sasuke, but Sasuke just does the genjutsu. He knows a prolonged fight with Lee will lead to him now Sasuke losing. He knows that because Lee is he is the 4th gate and the 5th gate possibly. So Naruto uses genjutsu, Sasuke uses genjutsu, and he full on sage mode punches Lee in the gut, knocking him out. See, none of the teachers know that this happening. Sasuke's just random going over and challenging them and attacking the teams, okay? To get stronger, because he's very frustrated at Naruto beating him, being stronger than him, saving him like the little kid that he is. So what happens is after he does that, he goes again. He sees Ino. He's hunting for everyone. He's hunting for Ino, Sheik, and Choji now to begin the battle with them. So Sasuke heads off to find Ino, Sheik, and Choji. And when he does, he gets to where they are at the training grounds, and he tells them he challenges them. So Shikamaru asks Sasuke why does he want to challenge them for, and Sasuke he just tells him he wants to gauge his strength, but really Sasuke has other ulterior motives too, just to see where he's at as well. While he's preparing to fight them, some other random ninjas find Shino, Hinata, Kiba, Neji, Lee, and Tintin all down and damaged, like injured and all that shit. And they send the alarm as if some Konoha has been attacked. So what happens is back with Sasuke in the fight, he tells them to fight, but what happens is Shikamaru said no. Choji said he doesn't want to fight. So Sasuke just calls him, because you know why? You're too fat, too slow to even do anything. Which catches Shikamaru and Ino by surprise, like, what the hell? Sasuke just went there instantly. And so what happens is Choji does the normal, and he's about to do the how do you and run up and get in their face, but what happens is Sasuke hits Choji in the guts and kicks him away. Shikamaru sees it and says Ino, and the shock, so Shikamaru instantly doesn't give a shit. He does a shadow paralysis jutsu, but Sasuke jumps away, dodges it easy, gets away from me. He understands that it's distance when it comes to Shikamaru's shadow paralysis jutsu. So all he needs to do is keep distance. So he jumps back. He summons his Kusmark, half of the Kusmark on his body. He jumps back and does a massive 5-star fireball jutsu, and it's a Kusmark fireball jutsu. So it's big ass. So he shoots it at Shikamaru and it shocks him. Choji gets up and sees what's happening after Ino recovers him, and Choji gets up and this fireball is heading towards Sasuke Shikamaru. So what Choji does is picks up a big ass he does expansion jutsu on his hand, picks up a big block of earth and puts it right in front of Shikamaru. The explosion is massive and it hurts Choji's hand, burns parts of Choji's hand, so therefore and he's injured. Shikamaru's like, what the hell are you doing this for? And he saw it's Ino. And Naruto goes, you guys are weak. how does the leaf, how's the leaf like this, and you guys are like the future. You guys can't even touch me, weaklings, the lot of you. And this pisses off Shikamaru hard out, But it's just more like Shikamaru's just buzzing out that or taking it back that Sasuke's just unprovokingly attacking them. And as Sasuke gets close to Shikamaru is just keeping him at bay with the shadow paralysis, but with Sasuke's Sharingan he's able to anticipate it. He hasn't run that chakra out too much yet. And Ino is looking for point to doing mind transfers, and Sasuke sees that. So what Sasuke does, jump away, grabs a kunai, chucks it right at Ino. Ino just dodges it, but it grazes her hands. It grazes her hands that where she was doing her mark, where her sign to shoot at her mind at Sasuke, and it grazes the inside of her hand where it hurts her, and she falls over. She falls over in pain because of the pain in her hand, like yeah, you know. And while all this is going on, Danzo has been watching from afar this whole time. He's been watching Sasuke go through this whole transition from the whole fight with Gaara and Naruto rescuing them. He's just watched Sasuke go from being a content shinobi to one that's just after power now. He's over it. He's over being in Naruto's shadow, and he can see that. So he's and not only that, he gets word that other people like getting aware of what Sasuke has what has been happened. What has been happened? Sorry, this phobia is what has just happened. Man. So what happens is Dando doesn't interfere yet until Sasuke takes them out. Sasuke does. They hear they pretty much hear like the attack alarm or everything like that, and Shikamaru, sorry, Shikamaru gets wind of it and he instantly gets distracted for that brief moment. That's all Sasuke needed. He activates his curse mark, all over his body. The first curse mark all over his body. He blitzes past the shadow paralysis, and as he gets to he launches his hand and hits Shikamaru in the gut, and pretty much tells him, "Yeah, you're all power, but your body's like glass." And Shikamaru like blacks out from that one punch. This pisses off Choji, even though he burnt his hand. This pisses off Choji. Choji does an expansion jutsu, a big ass one, and on his hand and lands the hand right on top of Sasuke. Sasuke catches Choji's hand because he's in curse mark, first stage curse mark, and he chucks down Choji and slams Choji, craters him completely. He's out, and then tries. Almost gets some mind transfer on Sasuke, but Sasuke has managed to react, get close to and he sparks some lightning juice on his hands, some lightning chakra on his hands, and touches and pretty much tasers her with his hand, like a taser touch. Boom, shocks her, pretty much drops her in her ass. And when Sasuke is about to leave, he gets about 6 brute ninja come around, jump around him. Ino is the last one to be awake, but as Ino is looking up and she sees Ninja drop around him, she gets knocked out by Danzo's stick, and Danzo knocks her out with her cane without her even seeing anything. He walks over to Sasuke, and Sasuke's like, What the hell do you want?" And he's like, "Sasuke Uchiha, see you I'm quite irritated in being in this place." And he goes, "Yeah, what of it?" And he goes, "What's your intention after you do that? You know they're gonna lock you up, right?" And he goes, "Yeah, they can try." And as Sasuke says, "Yeah, they can try." He develops his full curse mark, where he has that mark on by his nose. His hair grows longer, and he grows those wings, and his body goes darker. Yeah, Sasuke goes to that full curse mark, right? Like he thinks that Danzo's gonna fight him, and he has to go all out to kill Danzo. Danzo's impressed with Sasuke's power. He tells Sasuke, on the contrary, he's here to help Sasuke. And he goes, "What do you mean?" He goes, "If you want power, I know someone that can give it to you." Then Sasuke goes, "Who?" And he goes, "Orochimaru. You know who? The one that gave you that power that you got on your neck right now." And Sasuke looks back at his neck and looks at the Kusama and goes, "How can I trust you?" And he goes, "I could have killed you anytime, Sasuke. I could have sealed you and made you wait here until I would have allowed them to arrest you, but no, I'm not." And Sasuke goes, "What do I?" He goes, "What do you want me to do?" Sasuke reverts back to his human form, or his base form, and what happens is Danzo gives Sasuke a root ninja outfit. Sasuke puts it over him, of course, to hide who he is. And when the ninjas come around and tells Sasuke to come with him, walk with him, be here by me, stay with him for now, and until it's time for you to leave. And Sasuke goes, okay, and he goes, okay, and Sasuke goes back with the root ninja, just because he wants power, because he wants to get stronger and understands power more and more. And if Orochimaru can train him, Orochimaru can train him. When Sasuke gets back to the root headquarters, Sasuke walking around, and Danzo tells Sasuke, or asks Sasuke, are you also staying in the village to challenge Naruto and Sakura? And Sasuke looks like he pretty much like buzzing out that this old man knows exactly what he's planning to do. And Sasuke goes, whatever, and he goes, just interested. He goes, Sakura can easily see you just using a fart and it'll blow her away. But Naruto Uzumaki on the other hand, he's a different story now, Sasuke. And Sasuke is buzzing out, he said, yeah, he's angry. Sasuke is angry and his jealousy starts to boil over. Because one, Naruto is just better at anything, he doesn't really need to try. And two, so Naruto left him behind a long time ago when it came to power scaling. And three, Naruto has the Sharingan, and not any type of Sharingan, a three-tomed Sharingan, fully evolved Sharingan. So it's like Sasuke's just irritated. So he pretty much tells that Danzo that yep he is. So by the time Naruto get back, Sasuke's been training with the Root for a while, and before they get back, Sasuke, Naruto, and them get back. Shikamaru and them all have recovered in hospital and tell them what happened. Or Sasuke challenged them, beat them up, had this weird mark, injured them badly to the point where he pretty much humiliated every single one of them. Naruto gets back and he's like, he's happy, and everyone's happy to see Tsunade become the fifth Hokage, but the first thing that comes up was what Sasuke did. And this pisses off Naruto, like everyone's like, what? And Naruto's like, what? Even Jiraiya's and Tsunade's like, Sasuke Uchiha. And what happens is from where they are, where Root finds out that Naruto and Jiraiya have entered the village. Kakashi's kind of angry that this has happened to Sasuke and everything like that, and he pretty much stays on border guard just so he knows he can catch Sasuke before he gets anywhere. Because what's the name? Kakashi has a fair idea where Sasuke might go to seek power because he knows that Sasuke's intention is to seek power. Orochimaru is that said power. So, the Sound Ninja come into Konoha early to come collect Sasuke, but from Root itself. Kabuto comes down with fake Root Ninja, Onbu Ninja clothes on, and Danzo knows it's him too, and he gives Kabuto a scroll. This big ass scroll holds at least a good 10 bodies in it, like 10 experimental bodies. Remember, Danzo can seal full human bodies in these bloody things, and if Sasori can hold a puppet made of bloody the third Kazekage, then Danzo can have a scroll that holds 10 bodies in it for Orochimaru to experiment on. So Kabuto comes and he comes on the Sasuke. Sasuke's been training for a bit, and Sasuke just tells them that he goes only on one condition, and Danzo looks and he understands Sasuke and he smiles, and Sasuke pretty much tells him that he wants to challenge Naruto, and he will challenge Naruto at the valley. Where pretty much where Madara and Hashirama fought back years ago. So that's what pretty much happened. So in that time Sasuke was training with Danzo, he really got strong with the curse mark. To the point where Sasuke now has 3 Tomo Sharingan. What Danzo realized is it takes an absolute big emotional trigger. So Danzo used the Sharingan that he has on his right eye, while Sasuke wasn't really aware, and used that to push more emotional trauma out of Sasuke. But he made it look like a normal genjutsu. Sasuke evolved his Sharingan to 3 Tomos, because Danzo is enforcing the hate that Sasuke is feeling for Naruto, enforcing the hate against the village and everyone, making him strong, making him move towards Orochimaru. So when Jiraiya and we get back in Naruto and them here, Naruto hears all about this. A root ninja goes by Danzo's orders goes to the Hokage's office and tells them they seen Sasuke making a run. He's near the valley near the valley where the fucking Hokage where Hashirama Madara near the area, accompanied by a couple of ninja. So what happens is Jiraiya, Kakashi, and Naruto go. Sakura is already in the Genjutsu. Sasuke already went by her and put her in the Genjutsu just because he wanted to see if she got any better. Nah, she nothing. She just bleh. Sasuke easily gets out of the village, knocks this guys out, and easily gets pretty far. He gets pretty far until he hears Sasuke and Naruto, Jiraiya, and Kakashi are running through the forest as well. Now trying to get him, Jiraiya summoned Gamabunta to jump there because it's so much faster using the toad jump. And yeah, he gets there pretty fast, right when they land. The Sound Ninja ambush them. What's it called? But they're all in their curse mark forms. They're all in their curse mark forms because once they find the Kakashi of the Sharingan and the Sage Toad of Mount Miyaboku Jiraiya is coming, yeah, they have to go all out. All the Sound 4 Ninja goes into the curse Sage mark, and Kabuto is just with Sasuke. Sasuke is waiting on top of Madara's head, pretty much, and Kabuto's waiting on the other side of the forest. Just watching to make sure Sasuke is fine. Because Sasuke gave them absolute confidence that he's coming back to the Orochimaru. And I know that. But yeah. So what happens is when they get there, when Naruto's standing on Hashirama's head and their dialogues was about to begin, and while the dialogues happening, Jiraiya and Kakashi are fighting the Sound Ninja. And it's not an easy fight right away, but once Jiraiya and Kakashi realize their power sets and their tactics is easy. Jiraiya easily uses this massive toad oil fireball jutsu, the toad flamethrower jutsu that pretty much waste them. Like Kakashi lines them all up using his lightning blade, his double shadow cone lightning blade to pull the spider guy and the double body dude with the two heads towards Jiraiya. And not only that, Jiraiya standing on one side, he's using this raging lion mane with the needles, 1,000 needles, and he's shooting at them, making them all get into an area. And then when they all get to an area, Jiraiya does fire style giant sage. Well, first he does the muddy the swamp, the earth mud wall, whatever the swampy water due to where it turns the ground into that swamp, and it starts to suck them in. And what happens is Kakashi uses his lightning style to send a shock right through that kind of liquid earth style water because it still looks like a liquid water, so it still conducts electricity and hits them all. And as they do that, Jiraiya does a massive sage toad fireball just obliterates them. It kills them absolutely. And so what happens is Kakashi is kind of drained because he used the Shadow Clone with the lightning blade, with the Sharingan, and a little form of Chidori. Jiraiya's fine. He's got fuck loads of chakra. Sorry, but the swearing, of course. He's got loads of chakra, guys. And while all of that is happening, Naruto and Sasuke are having their dialogue. Naruto asks Sasuke, "What's this all about, Sasuke?" And Sasuke tells Naruto, goes, he's grateful that he's been there for him, grateful he's been there as a friend, but you left me behind a long time ago, Naruto. And Naruto's like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "The power gap. Me and you are meant to train together, be friends, you know." And every time I turn, every time I try to show something, your power is just incredible. Knowing that you have a natural defense that I can't even naturally get past. Like Sasuke goes like, "Who has that?" But you got you and Gaara. And it's like Sasuke's starting to get more angry about Naruto because what happens is Danzo's influence upon the Genjutsu influence upon Sasuke is playing his mind upon Naruto just being better than him, and he's putting mocking Sasuke in his mind. And this enrages Sasuke, and Sasuke's Sharingan activates, and his curse mark starts to spread across his body. And Naruto sees this, and he feels it, and he feels a different form from Sasuke. Absolute hatred, and he sees that Sasuke is a three-time Sharingan, just like him, just like he does. And only that Sasuke's curse seal starts to move across his entire body until it's across his body, and then from there Sasuke pushes his curse mark to his second foot level where he grows the mark on his face and he grows the wings on his back and tells Naruto, "I'm not going to hold back. If you want me," he goes, "if you don't want me to go, you'll stop me. If not," he powers up to lightning style in his hand with the sword, and tells Naruto, "You better come in with all you got, because I'm gonna come with you. All I got, Naruto, is Maki." And they both square off with each other, looking at each other from a distance. And that's where I'm gonna leave it for today, guys. I hope you liked my what off. Yes, as I said, I apologize for bringing it out a bit late. I've just been lazy. um, so what I'm gonna do is I'll try to get this out, upload this straight away tonight, and have this out for you guys as early as possible. And then I'm going to do the next part to what if Naruto got reincarnated. I think it's part 10 or part 11. I'm unsure because that's really far from. I think it's part 10. And yeah, that's going to be dealing with the Naruto the Last and coming into the Boruto series. Okay. So, thanks to all you guys for your support. I am going to go into the Boruto series with the What If Naruto got experimented on, okay, guys? And I could possibly do this for the Reincarnation one and every other Naruto I have. Okay, guys? So I hope you like this. Like I said in the beginning, please like and subscribe. This will help me a lot. I actually have a like goal for this one if you guys don't mind. And the like goal for this one now is 250 likes, okay? So if you guys can hit me up with 250 likes, that'd be awesomely great. And not only that, I have a new feature on my channel, and it's I hate asking this, but it's just something that I'm going to like just get notion of. So it will help with my content, help me get it out there, so I don't need to go into like always 9 to 5 and all the time. So it will help me a lot if you guys could possibly do donate. If not, all good, I don't mind. Doesn't phase me. I'm just putting it out there. Um, also, like I'm I'm going to try to bring up better water, so better video quality and everything like that. So yeah, um, as again, I'll say thank you for watching my channel, and I'll bring out the next part, hopefully again this week. Okay, but yeah, this is Dr. Ko saying peace.